Question 3.
Part A asks us to simplify the square root of 50 minus root 18, giving your answer in the form a root 2, where a is an integer being any whole number. To answer this question, we need to remember the rules of surds that states the square root of m times n can be written as the square root of m times the square root of n, where m or n, so one of the two, must be a square number. So 50 we can write as a product of 25 and 2 because 25 is a square number. And using the rule just given, this gives us root 25 times root 2. Square root of 25 is 5, so this becomes 5 root 2. 18 we can write as a product of 9 and 2. So root 18 becomes root 9 times 2. Again, using the rule, this becomes root 9 times root 2. Square root of 9 is 3, so we have 3 root 2. So finally, to answer part A, the square root of 50 minus the square root of 18 is the same as 5 root 2 minus 3 root 2. 5 lots of root 2 take away 3 lots of root 2 gives us 2 root 2. For part B, the question says, hence or otherwise simplify, given your answer in the form b root c, where b and c are both integers, so both whole numbers, and b cannot be equal to 1. Whenever a question like this says, hence or otherwise, it more often than not never turns out to be otherwise. It's always a hence. So you're using what you've done in part A to answer part B. Looking at the denominator of this expression, this is what we've just simplified for part A. So 12 root 3 over root 50 take away root 18 is 12 root 3 over 2 root 2. 2 root 2 was our answer to part A. We can do 12 divided by 2 to get 6. So 6 root 3 over root 2. It doesn't say in the question, but because it says simplify, you should know that it's asking you to rationalize the denominator. So get rid of this square root in the denominator. And we can do this by multiplying the top and bottom of the fraction by root 2. 6 root 3 times root 2 is 6 root 6. Root 2 times root 2 gives us root 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. Again, we can simplify the 6 with the 2 to get a 3. So our final answer is 3 root 6.
So B is 3 and C is the integer 6.